What's up guys, today I've got some Evolved Wraith gameplay for you today. I know in my previous Goliath video I said that I probably wasn't going to enjoy the Wraith because I just assumed it was going to have this really stealthy, like you'd have to play stealthy at early game and you couldn't play aggressively, you'd have to sneak around everywhere. Turns out I was completely wrong. The Wraith, in my opinion, is probably better at playing the game, not stealthy at the start. I don't like the games to go super long, I like to just run in, eat my food, not worry about stealthing around. Like if the hunters, I like the hunters to see my tracks, but just not be able to catch me regardless. And you can do that with Goliath, and you can do that even better with the Wraith. And in my opinion, it's easier to play the Wraith early game than any other character because of your low armor and because of decoy. So you might be saying, how does low armor help you early game? Well, the Goliath has a lot of armor, right? But you have to eat a lot of food to get that armor up. With Wraith, you can play this character at peak efficiency with eating like 2 or 3 bodies. That's it. With Goliath, you need to eat like, I don't know, 10 or something. It's a lot more. And you're able to just, I don't know, you have less armor, but you also need less armor because you have things like decoy, and you go into stealth, and you have crazy movement. And your movement, while your movement isn't that much better than Goliath's, it's much easier to use, and it's a lot more precise. Like, you don't have... Like, Goliath has these big leaps, right? But you can't, like, zip around with those big leaps as precisely as you can with the 3 teleports and then the number 1 ability, which is a 4th teleport and an explosion, which you can use to get vertical height. And this right here, this little clip. I get domed early in the game, stage 1, but I was max armor because it only takes, like, 2 bodies to get max armor. And these guys do nothing to me. Like, literally nothing. I have, what, maybe a 1/4 of 1 armor bar down? A 1/4 of 1? And they got me in a dome early, like, at the start of the game. Like, yeah, like, that's like the worst possible scenario, and I took almost no damage. So, that just shows you, man, Wraith survivability is crazy. This character is elusive as fuck. Now, looking for a safe place to evolve here. This is the only time I do sneak around, is when I'm looking for a safe spot to evolve, and luckily these guys, the thing with teams splitting up is that, yes, they're more likely to engage you, but the engagements are like, I don't know, I almost feel like it's better when a team travels as one big pack, because if they do catch me, they're going to really do damage to me, whereas, I know it's like really popular right now for there to be 2 groups of 2 people, but for some reason, for me, I think it's way more annoying when the team travels as one big pack, because they're just way more threatening, and if they do catch me, I'm really boned. But anyway, looking for a safe spot to evolve here. This character, oh, what can I say, man? This character is just, it's good. It's the best monster in the game, hands down. A lot of people are getting pissed off because it's so good. It's really good against pubs. Now, this character does lose value when you face really good teams, but it's still a good character even when you do face good teams. Now, here we go into the stage 3 part of the game. I don't know if this assault sees me. Like, I don't know if he saw me or if he's just randomly coming up here, but anyway. The thing I want to show off here is the power of sneak attacks. Now, I'm going to go for a sneak attack on this assault when he comes back up. I'm going to pop my decoy here, and you want to go for the sneak attacks out of the decoy. That's super good. I end up missing the sneak attack, so you see my guy pounces and doesn't hit anything. But I end up getting this medic. And look at the damage. Look at that chunk of fucking health I took out of that guy's life bar right there. That was great. You gotta go back and watch that. I had one swing that probably took out like 30% of that guy's health. Just one swing, like 30% gone. I'm not sure if there's crits in this game or what that was, but that was crazy. Gonna go for another sneak attack on this trapper, end up getting it, and look at this. I'm not sure if they can interrupt this. Like, I'm not sure how the sneak attack mechanic works. Like, if they shoot me, does it stop the sneak attack? I'm not exactly sure on that kind of thing, but I just killed him 100-0 in a stun. So he's dead. Pull this guy back. That's what I like to do. I like to abduct people. Like, if I have a dead body down, I like to abduct somebody to me so I can then pop Supernova and DPS both of them down at the same time. End up going for another abduct here, and I miss it. I'm not really sure how that didn't hit, but it didn't for whatever reason. It must have been the closest it could be to not hitting. And this guy's going to go down because he's got no help. That support, or that, yeah, I think the support is all the way across the other side of the map. Yeah, he's a robot, whatever that guy's name is, Bucket. He's all the way across the other side of the map. They're trying to execute the whole cheese strat of one guy going one way and one guy going the other. End up sniffing out that last support right here. He's got his turrets down. Gonna pop my decoy, go into stealth, make my way over to him, hit my crouch key, crouch down last second, Crouch down real quick, boom, sneak attack, and this guy's going to die 100-0 in a stun. So that sneak attack, I don't believe any other monster has as good of a sneak attack as the Wraith does. The sneak attack is good for all the monsters, obviously, but I think the Wraith's is the only one that's really like it's amazing. It's actually better against players than it is against monsters, which is strange to say the least. But yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're playing Wraith, use that sneak attack, man. Out of your clones when you're in stealth and you're getting ready to open up again, sneak attack. Trust me, it does a ton of damage. It locks the hunter down, and it's like 100-0 kill. It's pretty ridiculous. I like to be super aggressive at the start of the game. I like to feed as efficiently and as quickly as possible while the hunters still aren't on the map. I don't worry about covering my tracks at all, because by the time that the hunters get on the field, I'm going to be full armor. And contrary to popular belief, even if you get caught stage 1,